Hi, and welcome to Networking Phoenix TV, where I get to interview some of the coolest business people around town. My name is Gelie, and I'm your host, and today in the studio with us we have Bella Vasta with Bella's House and Pet Sitting. Hi.
Hi, Gelie. Thank you for having me.
Of course, welcome to the show. And I see you brought a friend with you today.
I did. This is Beatrice. She's kind of fallen asleep in my arms, but you know.
She's behaving really well.
She loves
so
it.
I am very excited to have you here today for a number of reasons. Not only do you have a successful business, but you're also a young entrepreneur, and you launched this business a number of years ago. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, it started on accident about 7 years ago. And since then, we've grown to be the National Pet Sitting Business of the Year, which is the highest accolade you can get in our industry, as well as been featured on Martha Stewart's Cat Chat Sirius Satellite Radio and NPR's Dog Talk. So the Valley, the Scottsdale clients of ours really has our treat. They've got a nationally award-winning pet sitting company, but locally owned and operated.
That's so exciting. Yeah. That's something I can relate to and appreciate. So, so tell us about the actual business of pet sitting, because as you were telling me, there's actually a lot more involved in it than just checking in on the pet.
Yes, there's a lot. It also includes the person's home and the pet. So we do a checklist of things from making sure that there's no sprinkler leaks to making sure that the landscapers come, getting all those things off the door that the solicitor just put on. And then, of course, your pets. I mean, you can come home and have your pet completely groomed by the time you get home, or have your refrigerator stocked. In addition to, the potty time, the TLC, the sleeping with pets on our overnight. We do pet taxis to the groomer, to the trainer. There's an endless list. We're really just more than a pet sitter.
Okay, well, I had no idea. You're right. that is a pretty long list of things. Yeah. So I have a question for you, but what is the difference between me hiring you and me just asking my neighbor to check in on my pet? I mean, if I'm just late from work, couldn't I just call them and say, hey, could you let my dog out?
Right. Well, it's kind of twofold there. First, think about it. This is my full-time job. This is what puts the roof over my head and the food in my mouth and helps my employees. So your home is going to be a lot more important to me than, say, your friend who's running home late from work and just wants to run in and throw the food down. We're going to be looking for the things, like I've mentioned to you prior, which are making sure that their number ones and their number twos are okay, because that's a huge indication as to whether they're healthy or not. There's many different things that we really go through that really separate us. In addition, we have bonding and insurance. My employees have workman's compensation. So God forbid anything ever happened, we take on all of that liability for you.
Wow, once again, that's not anything I knew about.
Yeah.
So if somebody were to want to contact you or any other pet sitting service, you were saying that you have information on your website. So
yes.
You can find Bella on our website, and you can also contact her directly, and she'll be more than happy to either help you or refer you to somebody else if she needs to. And thank you so much for being here today. I'm really excited to have you as our guest.
Thank you. And if I could, I'd like to offer all of the Networking Phoenix folks a special offer if they just contact me and say that they found me on Networking Phoenix.
Thank you. I'm sure they'll actually appreciate that a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, if you're interested in being a featured business on our show, then just contact me through the website, networkingphoenix.com. And until then, happy networking.